In the passing year, a disconcerting study has released that more than 22.3% of marine life and fish passing through hydroelectricity dams suffer a very painful death, and more than 70% of them suffer from lingering injuries. This goes to show not all self-proclaimed green energy plants are really green. Some of them bleed red. And so, we here at the Heritage School do not really believe that green energy can move forward without considering marine biodiversity. This became the inspiration for our project, Toritorongo, Lightning from the Waves, which harnesses the power of the ocean and makes these energy plants more ecologically conservative for the marine life.
We considered 4 main adverse effects of our current method of harnessing the waves and took it upon ourselves to improve them for the benefit of marine life. Starting strong, we must first consider the effect of the plants themselves on the seabed. Most plants use anchors which damage the seafloor and the fauna which call it home. The moving wheels of the turbine also scrape the sediment off the seafloor, rendering many species of ocean life blind and unable to see the plant in front of them. It leads them to a painful end. And worst of all, the noise pollution from the turbines interfere with the echolocation of whales, dolphins, and other animals. We might not see it as much of an impediment, but it is crucial for baby whales, who might lose their shoal and beach themselves. Furthermore, jellyfish and piscine organisms may get stuck in the turbines due to their size, and the moving parts may lead to damage in case of a natural disaster.
And so, we have implemented the concept of transformation of energy and electromagnetic induction to reduce the evils behind the greater good. Toritorongo uses a floating raft on the free surface of the ocean, on which is suspended elastically a powerful magnet, which bobs up and down with the waves. At the seafloor, we have a station with coils of copper wire, enameled to reduce corrosion. Once a wave strikes, the kinetic energy of the wave is transformed into electric energy by the power of induction. The magnet bobs up and down to elicit change in the magnetic flux, inducing an electromotive force, whose current we can measure using the reflections in the galvanometer.
Now note, this is but a model, and we have grand plans for what it is to become. We would prefer a series of stations like these placed in the middle of the ocean at around 100 meters below sea level. We would hope for it to be around 70 meters tall with 10 to 15 meter diameter. We would require a lighter top component to increase the velocity of the magnet and thus rate of change of magnetic flux. A powerful magnet would be required along with greater turns and area of cross-section of wire. At least 2 layers of netting and titanium aluminum alloy protection for the bottom component would be preferable. All this would elicit a higher AC current, which would be carried from the middle of the ocean through deep sea power cables to power facilities in coastal states. Currently, we are looking at a power wattage of 51.2 microwatts from this tiny model alone, and only 19 of the large stations would be required to produce a wattage of 1 megawatt.